Okay, so Satama Mino Kasana Sabra Mino Kase, Sammy Gyamfi is trending. When I saw the reason why he was trending, personally, I was very happy because hard work indeed pays. This is a man who has diligently stood beside John Dramani Mahama through thick and thin. 8 years in opposition was not easy. He was always on every TV station, on every radio platform, on every online portal, and he was always defending the National Democratic Congress and also fighting off the New Patriotic Party. And finally, this is the time for the whole of the NDC and also John Dramani Mahama to give Sammy Gyamfi a chance for him to prove himself and for him to also serve Mother Ghana in his own capacity. And that's already a breaking news. Abeka Yapnos and Abeto Yapnos is here. Say Sammy Gyamfi has been appointed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now this is a very big appointment because currently there's a whole lot of hula balu going on in the National Democratic Congress, almost circles, and also the reaction coming from the New Patriotic Party and Ghanaians, over how some ministerial positions have been handed over to some of them, giving certain positions like the education minister to Haruna Iddrisu, it is a trap because someone who said that man or your potential 2028 MDC flag bearer, so they want to give him the free education because once the free education, free SHS problem or into man solve here a best sell record. Now even apart from that, one other thing so about top news because Sammy Gyamfi appointment a winner and even how moving forward what he would do Kwame A+. You are learning Kwame A+ to my score a very big appointment from John Dramani Mahama. We saw videos of a brother John Dramani Mahama or in Thanksgiving. We saw some A+ together with Ochia John Dramani Mahama, and then it was a very warm reception. And now he's being considered as the deputy minister for youth and sports and youth empowerment, which is a very big thing. Now, go back to Sammy Gyamfi, the appointment and now. Definitely, this is a very big news. The other way into screen also, as you can see very well on the screen, so this came from the office of the presidency. Let's make this big for you to know exactly where this is going. Now, Osha, Iris, presidency communications, and I'm learning so this is coming from Samuel Okochu, Samuel Ofosu Kwache. Forgive me if I didn't get the name right, but he is the person I just say acquire a person so the lead communicator with office of the presidency. Now Opposiwe press release just Thursday, January 16, 2025. Sammy Gyamfi appointed acting MD of PMMC, tasked for establishing the Ghana Gold the Ghana Gold Board. Now, it's for main Koichi Bibre. Before the elections, after the elections, Kevin Taylor Eliki info biba out say PMMC and as some Akufo-Addo family together with certain people, they were transporting good. The van number, the location, and where it was heading. In the China Ghana Police Force together with security personnel, they were able to intercept that particular van and air carry that particular gold. It was later transported to the police headquarters. We also saw videos of it. Later on, PMMC ebe only upset gold no and they've been doing this for so many years. I just say a traditional omoye. Now, according to press release Abano, this particular PMMC President John Dramani Mahama appointed Sammy Gyamfi to go and head there because a very serious place. I was Sammy Gyamfi. Also Sammy Gyamfi or this Jata eyes and ya brain ni papa cry say and the bano na namon the second Japan. So you see where he's heading. I just say John Dramani Mahama, the smart move is to seal these kind of key places. The previous administration, they can hoard gold, transport it, and perhaps dupe the country. Now, the gold if the country without anybody's notice. So it is a very smart move. Now let's read this. Or say President John Dramani Mahama has appointed Mr. Sammy Gyamfi SQ because Sammy Gyamfi is a lawyer by profession. He went to law school, finished as the acting Managing Director of the Precious Minerals Marketing Company, PMMC. Osanso Twaso say, in that role, Sammy Gyamfi will be responsible for setting up the Ghana Board, the Ghana Gold Board. That's Gold Board. One of the key promises in the National Democratic Congress NDC 2024 manifesto. The establishment of the Gold Board will be under the direction of the Minister of Finance. So basically, we are learning, say, even though Sammy Gyamfi will be the acting MD, he will also be working with the Minister of Finance designate, who is Atufos, who is now basically going through his vetting process. The Gold Board is one of the top priorities of the Mahama administration, aimed at economic revitalization and shall, among other things, be responsible for the sustainable management and marketing of the country's gold resources for the benefit of the Ghanaian people. It will include formalizing Mufanchem Wahasi MCBB Akata, whatever I'm reading also the part to say. So it will include formalizing the small scale gold mining sector and providing mining support services for the industry. So as I was saying, this is definitely a strategic step John Dramani Mahama is taking, because he basically wants to make sure, say, loophole bia the previous government from Asetia to ho and now that one go for we are gold MDs for in penny for no ye silly sa loopholes ni nyina ha ye we are near tackle, because Ghana currency bit me a tumpon na award at a particular place a level inflation near the Aden Kana. One of the things a bit me you used to purge this inflation gold reserves. Okay, gold reserves. So the whole gold trade thing is very important to us. Now, also say, Mr. Sammy Gyamfi is a lawyer and economic policy analyst with a BSc in environmental science and a Bachelor of Law from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. He holds a Barrister of Law certificate from the Ghana School of Law and an MA in economic policy from the University of Ghana. He is also an alumni of the Harvard Kennedy School with executive certificates in the Emerging Leaders and Strategic Leadership programs. So now, you see, one of the things you have to note here is that now this incoming administration, your board near the qualifications account. What I say, near NPP timer, Ebebo Hawakumsi nominated as Minister of Fisheries. School Ben Okoye, what is a qualification? I know say all this one, and yes, all the time now, qualifications and degree transcend to output, and as a quality output, and as an effective output. But it also matters for you to know what you are dealing with, and for the people to understand their job roles. It's no basana. What he say, he or she knows exactly what he's doing. At the end of the day, though, they know their left and right. Unlike the previous administration, Obidisa Hawakumsi, no education background, she can still be appointed a minister, but basically, the way she lives her lifestyle, she was a no good for Ghana. Now, Mr. Sammy Gyamfi has previously worked with Eastern Quebec Group Limited, a reputable mining company in Ghana, and is a national communications officer of the National Democratic Congress. So now, this party, the National Democratic Congress, Omo culture say Sammy Gyamfi ako University of Ghana Legon. Sammy Gyamfi akoye ni school to aso ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, akoye the Bachelor of Law ewo Sammy Gyamfi asanso aye course with America Full School, Harvard Kennedy School. And Sammy Gyamfi also has one of these portfolios as an emerging leaders and strategic leadership program. So basically, Sammy Gyamfi is equipped with a lot of things. Aside from that, Sammy Gyamfi is not just getting that position as an acting MD. He has a history of working with a firm, Eastern Quebec Group Limited, an on mining company. Aside from that, too, he happens to be the National Communications Officer of the National Democratic Congress. So, based on all of these aforementioned, this particular position, many believe that it is due for Sammy Gyamfi to get it. It is going to do a lot of good. Now, in that same regard, there are lots of reactions on social media. A lot of people are reacting basically to Sammy Gyamfi's appointment. People are saying it's a good thing. Others are also raising concerns, because one of the concerns are the National Democratic Congress, the New Patriotic Party, sorry, they have about Sammy Gyamfi is that he's too young boy Ben appointing sir oh yeah, a whole lot. So these are many questions now. One of the things is you also notice that the person Sammy Gyamfi will be working closely with Dr. Castle Atofos. He is now the Minister of Finance Designate, and then remember, he was holding a position as a majority leader in Parliament. Now, no, that position, we are learning say it has been given to Mahama Ayariga, because the position as a finance minister, Dr. Castle Atofos, he also needs to concentrate on his work. So the National Democratic Congress is doing something very strategic, and I think that their actions and their inactions is geared towards winning the 2028 elections. It's geared towards basically breaking the fall, because you see, I know maybe Ghana do know it is a Ghana for be with this do tembi crown breaking even the 4 crown a bedding. So NDC is trying to ask everything to make sure okay, Ghana for you need your moho. What's your saying at the end of the day, they can score a very strict victory in this particular 2028 election. Now, I was telling you something about Haruna Iddrisu. Haruna Iddrisu, we are learning, currently, he has been tapped to be the education minister, and there are very interesting comments on social media. This is one of them. You're from two screens. So I say Haruna Iddrisu at the education ministry, they want to trap him with the cancellation of free SHS to make him unpopular. Shaking my head. This man is too smart, okay, and intelligent. He will get it right. So basically, even though this position, Haruna Iddrisu as the education minister, it was supposed to be a welcome note and a welcome address. Certain people in the National Democratic Congress, since oye young, obia oye serious, obia our qualification, obia our influence and also the experience in Parliament. Haruna Iddrisu, he's a very revered and respected person. So Haruna Iddrisu is actually tipped, okay, to lead the National Democratic Congress in 2028. I know that there are names like Kwabena Dufour, there are names like the former Vice Chancellor of UPSA, Faudimbra, forgive me if I forgot. So these are key people more, but the reason and also the issue with these people is that they are old, and Haruna Iddrisu is so much young. He's not really young, but then the age wise obetimi call for several times. Even if he loses his crown, he can use that time to rebuild himself and to also show Ghanaians that he's worth it and have that patience. So these are some of the things that Air Cost among focus say. Based on all the aforementioned, even though this particular position is good, some people in the National Democratic Congress feel like this is so bad. And can you find to be able to say, Bibia obitima shine, he has maybe a rules and housing, and I say, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, baby or yeah, dear, because based on his experience, he'll be good at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So all of a sudden, it's very shocking. Say, didn't know a lot of people are saying this. Now, if you look at this particular list, there are 2 screens which came from the office of the presidency. Share a year number 7 on the list now. Share number 7 on the list now. A Haruna Iddrisu MP who has been designated to be the Minister of Education. So clearly, I don't know how this is going, but I believe Mahama Onimdioye, John Dramani Mahama, he's acting based on, because he knows this boy, he's worked with them, he has a history with them, and he knows where they can do their things best. And remember, education ministry is one of the ministries a make or break for the country because of how the free SHS issue abe. So if you don't tackle it with care and be considerate, because Ghana for the parents because free SHS is expensive, amount for so we shouldn't really cancel free SHS because the benefits it outweighs the risk. So if a person a little bit so at that particular position, if you are not able to balance the whole thing well and be very effective, a bit breaking the person as a minister, and also break your government efforts to secure another victory in the 2028 election, not just a victory in the 2028 election, but also break your party entirely because they were not able to hold something now a bit profitable and as a gold and a gem for the country, because majority of Ghanaians believes a free SHS a good policy. As if we don't see you need insanity, we'll be giving you more updates as all of these events unfold.